Broad Church is a term referring to latitudinarian churchmanship in the Church of England in particular and Anglicanism in general. The term is often used to refer to secular political organizations, meaning that they encompass a broad range of opinion. Usage. After the terms High Church and Low Church came to distinguish the tendency toward ritualism and Anglo-Catholicism on the one hand and evangelicalism on the other, those Anglicans tolerant of multiple forms of conformity to ecclesiastical authority came to be referred to as broad. The expression apparently originated with A. H. Clough and was current in the later part of the 19th century for Anglicans who objected to positive definitions in theology and sought to interpret Anglican formularies in a broad and liberal sense. Characteristic members of this group were the contributors to Essays and Reviews, 1860, and A.P. Stanley. As the name implies, parishes associated with this variety of churchmanship will make high and low forms, reflective of the often eclectic liturgical and doctrinal preferences of clergy and laity. The emphasis is on allowing individual parishioners choice. Broad Church as an expression is now increasingly replaced by references in the Church of England to liberalism. For example, Rowan Williams, the former Archbishop of Canterbury, in his Text of Reflection, The Challenge and Hope of Being an Anglican Today, released in 2006, described the three components in our heritage as strict evangelical Protestantism, Roman Catholicism, and religious liberalism, accepting that each of these has a place in the Church's life. These would broadly correspond to the Low Church, High Church and Broad Church parties in the Church of England. It has been suggested that broad tended to be used to describe those of middle-of-the-road ceremonial preferences who lean towards liberal Protestantism, whilst central described those who were theologically conservative, but took middle way in ritual. Broad churchmen might best be described as those who are generally liberal in theology, often culturally conservative, but also supportive of a broad, that is, comprehensive Anglican Church including Evangelical Anglican, middle-of-the-road, or vanilla Anglicans, or central churchmen, liberal or progressive Anglicans, moderate high churchmen, and Anglo-Catholic Anglicans. It is not possible to draw sharp lines between some of these traditions. In the Episcopal Church in the United States, the term Broad Church has a slightly different connotation, referring to those whose ceremonial practice is neither high nor low church. Theologically, they may be either conservative, equating to central churchmanship in the Church of England, or liberal, which would identify them with the Broad Church liberal strand within the Church of England. The term has also been used with regards to political parties, particularly the Labour Party,